Hello and welcome to lesson 59 of the workbook in A Course in Miracles. I believe this is our second last review session, and then it means in 2 days we are gonna go back into having new lessons, which is quite nice as well. I really love the experience of the review sessions, of bringing it all back and thinking about it one more time, and actually having as well quite a new view of it, because we of course developed over the last 50 to 60 days, but then as well the text shows these lessons in the light of what we've already learned. So there is quite a lot of development, but to be honest, I'm looking forward as well to some new text and some new thoughts as well. So the lessons for today are 41 to 45, and they are heavily focused on God. It is God goes with me wherever I go. So how can I be alone when God always goes with me? How can I suffer when love and joy surround me through Him? I am perfect because God goes with me wherever I go. I remember reading this for the first time. It was very heartwarming. It was very reassuring that God is always with us. And that's how I still read this, using the sentence, God goes with me wherever I go, more often assurance that I am safe, that I'm loved, that I'm well looked after. The next one is God is my strength, vision is His gift. I remember when I first read that lesson that I spent some time on really accepting that gift, of really saying, okay, we accept a lot of other gifts from God, right? All of our senses, our strength, our life energy, all these things are very normal to us. But vision, we decided somehow not to have when we come into this world, but rather go through the journey, if we want to then accept it later on and acquire it later on again. And yeah, I spent some time as well reflecting on this exercise again, or on this lesson, to really accept that gift, be open myself up to receive a vision, because it is one of God's gifts, and we have so many other God's gifts that we accept all the time and we don't even think about. So I try to apply that as well to vision as His gift. The next one is God is my source, I cannot see apart from Him. Is all about us seeing again something that is not really there, us focusing on our illusions instead of seeing through God's eyes, seeing through vision, having vision. It's the same kind of topic, but we're just reminding us that we have forgotten that we think that we see in a certain way, but that is not the way that we want to see, or that is not what vision is all about. And then connected with that is as well the next sentence, which is God is a light in which I see. And that God is the only light, and that what we currently see is actually seeing in darkness, what we would call seeing with our body's eyes, as it says as well in the text, is actually being in the darkness. Now, I remember having quite some issues with that in the first time when I went through the lesson, to say that there are still things in my life that I see as beautiful, as loving, as amazing, and that is still classified as darkness. Now, I don't feel that strongly about this anymore. I guess I have moved on. I have developed a little bit further to understand this a little bit more. Still not fully getting it. I think fully you just get it when you actually have vision and when you actually see in the light. But I think I can be more accepting of the sentence, I cannot see in darkness and God is the only light. And the last one is, God is a mind with which I think. I have no thoughts I do not share with God. I have no thoughts apart from him, because I have no mind apart from his. As part of his mind, my thoughts are his and his thoughts are mine. And we will probably talk a little bit more about this as well in tomorrow's review session. I know a few things that are still gonna come about the mind, that we don't have private thoughts, that we have one mind, that we are all connected with one mind, and that there are no thoughts that God doesn't know about, that we can't hide thoughts. I mean, to be honest, I never even thought about it like that. I would have never thought, oh, these thoughts I can hide from God and these ones I can't, or I won't, or I don't need to. I never even thought about it like that. But I can see that some people think like that. Through their upbringing, through whatever they were told in their lives, that they might think, oh, if I have this kind of thought, then hopefully God doesn't realize or doesn't know that I have these kind of thoughts. I can see that for some people, maybe as well you, being the case, to accept that our minds are connected and all the thoughts that we are having means God has them, so to say, as well. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the lesson tomorrow, because now I just got reminded as well of what's to come. And let me know what was your takeaway from lesson 59. Which one of the lessons was your favorite one? Which one triggered you? Let me know in the comments how you went through this review session, lesson 59. And I will see you tomorrow for lesson 60. Until then, love you and bye-bye.